Hi everyone, I'm Roseanne and this is Real Life Tuesdays. So let's just start today with everyone who wishes to join taking a deep breath and releasing it fully so that you can just get everything out. Because I don't know about you, but the energies have been crazy, intense, just crazy and intense. Let's just put it that way. And everyone might be finding that they are dealing with, expressing these energies all in different ways. So just be kind to yourself and know that there's some external stuff that's influencing you, but also it's might be triggering a lot of internal stuff. So talking about external versus internal, this is kind of the topic I wanted to delve into a little bit today, and really to think about what is the difference between external knowledge and inner wisdom. So what is the external knowledge that I'm referring to? What is it really about? So for me, when I think about external knowledge, it's information that is obtained externally, right? Not from you, but from other sources. So that could be from books, lectures, courses, teachers, coaches, you name it. And it can be, the books can be everything from the Bible to textbooks, just expert knowledge books, people's experiences, documentaries. That's one that I know I use a lot. So I want to clarify really quickly that just because it's external to you doesn't mean it's bad. But at the same time, external knowledge is basically other people's opinions, other people's thoughts. So it doesn't make it truth. And that's a really key point to consider when you are doing research. Now, I love research. I have read so many books. I have a lot of books back here, and that's just a really reduced library from what I used to have. And I do a lot of research online from all sorts of different sources, medical like PubMed and scientific stuff, which I really personally love, anything to do with the brain and brain development. But let's just even talk quickly about the brain and brain development. I mean, a lot of what is out there is opinions, best guesses. We don't know a whole heck of a lot about the brain. So when you're reading different research and information on any topic, take everything with a grain of salt. So, to kind of summarize, just because someone wrote it down or is teaching it, it doesn't mean that it's true. It's their opinion, it's their best guess, it's the best information we have to date on it, perhaps. Maybe it's a general consensus from one group, but another group has another consensus. So it's really important to keep that in mind. And when we're talking about things to be careful of, I also like to give a little warning about what I call the guru trap or the expert trap. Now, what is that exactly? Is that there's a lot of people that are either raised up on these pedestals and are seen as gurus or experts in any given field. Some are self-proclaimed gurus and experts. And once again, just because they are in that place of what some people consider influence or power, it doesn't necessarily mean that everything that they say is truth. Does it mean that everything they say is not truth? No. Often I have found, particularly recently, a lot of amazing truth is coming out about gurus and experts that is the opposite of what they're saying and preaching. And it's very revealing because they have been building themselves up over the years to have a large following, and they are now set in a place of being able to influence a lot of people. So many people I'm finding are falling into this guru trap and blindly believing whatever this guru says, this expert says, because they have built themselves up to this position and therefore they feel everything they say must be correct. And that is a caution, red flag, hold on, there's still some things to do to figure out if things are true. So how do you know what is true? Well, first of all, comprehending, it's a little tricky, I want to make sure I'm saying this just so. Comprehending that truth is a consciousness, first off, is really important. Consciousness, it's an energy, it's a frequency, it's a resonance. So you actually can feel the truth more than sometimes you can hear it. So sometimes someone will say something, and for me personally, literally can make me feel sick, or it just, my vibration, I just feel lower completely. And I know that's not coming from truth, because truth does not do that. Truth resonates. Now, I will clarify again here, another point that just came to my mind as I'm saying that, is sometimes the ego blocks you from hearing the truth, and it may feel like it's not resonating with you, which is possible. It simply means it is not your truth for your view of the world, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is the key point I'm kind of wrapping it around to, is that, going back to, is it true? Do you listen to the guru? Do you listen to the expert? Well, if anyone is telling you absolutely how to think, or sorry, not how to think, what to think, or what to feel, that is going in the direction of misleading you. Because no one can tell you what your truth is and how you should think or how you should feel. So if they're saying, well, in this situation, these are the facts, and therefore you need to think this, red flag, at least for me. If someone is saying, okay, when you encounter this situation, this is how you should feel. So there is a lot of this going on right now, especially in social media, telling people how they should feel about other people, how they should feel about other certain situations, how people are reacting, and how they should feel about that reaction, etc. So if anyone is telling you how to feel, or what to feel, or what to think, that is the red flag. The reverse of that is how to feel through it. How does it make you feel? How to think through to find your truth is a completely different thing. So there's so many great books out there that give that kind of information. And, I highly recommend those types of authors who are not out to just, control your thoughts, control your feelings, but helping you to find how you would feel about any thing in particular, how you want to think about different situations that come up in your life. So I hope that makes sense, because I know it's a little, convoluted in certain ways, but when you break it down to the one main thing, is that consciousness is a frequency, consciousness is an energy, it's a resonance. And truth has that, every emotion has that, love has that, joy has that. So when you know the energetic feeling, then you cannot be deceived in any way, shape, or form. So a couple of tips on how to do this is to really, we want to tap more into the inner wisdom versus the external knowledge. Very useful for a lot of things, but inner wisdom will get to the truth of that knowledge. So what you can do to tap into your own personal inner guru, that's the key thing, is experience that consciousness. So experience the consciousness of truth. How does it feel? You have to tune out the external. You need to tune into or go within to see how it resonates with you. And when you can do that, tune out the external, go within, you can have some amazing quantum shifts happen for you, and you are going to begin to start listening to your own inner wisdom. And no matter what comes your way, you will be able to discern what is truth and what is not truth for you. And that's also the key thing. Take what resonates and leave the rest, right? And it's not about ruling out everybody. It's just about taking the best for you. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. Just some thoughts that came to me today, and I wanted to share that with you to help you wade through some of the information and knowledge and experts and gurus that are out there these days, and help you to find and discern your truth through it all. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys soon.